Hello everyone, we are
The Nobodies.
What are we going to do today?
Today, we are going to do an interview with Chris Ballinger, the original drummer of Flaw.
This is going to be absolutely insane because we have less than 1,000 subscribers, and it's absolutely mental that we're even getting this opportunity. So before the thing even starts, we'd like to thank Chris.
Yes, and we got to thank Chris's son, Mr. Gabriel, because he was the one that found us, told his father, and now we are actually going to contact him and get an interview with Flaw.
But tomorrow night, you will still have the opportunity to ask a crap ton of questions to the guy.
Yes, we are going live with Mr. Ballinger tomorrow at 8 o'clock. That will be, March 30th, 2018. Live at 8 o'clock tomorrow night with Chris Ballinger. Eastern time. So we're going to contact him now, and let's get this started.
I'm son.
And I'm father. Here we go. I'm contacting him. Give me a second, please. Hello, Mr. Chris Ballinger.
What is up?
What's up, my friends?
How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. How you fellas doing?
Excellent. We're doing excellent. We just want to say thank you very, very much for being a guest on our show.
I am honored.
Yes.
I appreciate it. I like you guys. I like what you do.
That's excellent.
Seriously,
we have a bunch of questions for you.
Yeah, we're absolutely happy you're giving us the opportunity to do this with you, so.
Well, I look forward to many more. We should do it again in different ways. And
oh, absolutely.
All right, excellent. So let's get started if you do not mind.
So.
Let's do this.
All right, so we need to start off by asking, what year did the band Flaw form?
What year did the band Flaw form?
Yes.
Well, it's a little bit of a tricky question because the band Flaw, we were all Louisville musicians and thrived in the local scene, and me and Lance from Flaw had a band called Shapeless Matrix, more of a technical, really very heavy metal band, very diverse in the vocals and everything. In the beginning, we covered bands like Rage Against the Machine, Korn, even Dream Theater. We were a very diverse band, but listening to bands like Megadeth and Death, Chuck Schuldiner, very heavy bands, very influenced by a lot of heavy bands like Death and Cynic.
Oh, so you guys were all over the place.
Yeah,
all over the place.
In the scene in '97, Flaw came to Louisville with Jason and Chris from Flaw. Jason Don and Chris Vols, the singer, and that was about '97, and we were actually two bands that played around each other till late '99, when a few years of just rocking the scene. We were like the top two bands in the scene. It was very cool in the city. And after them losing a member and my band losing a member of members that haven't changed in years in my band, we've always had the same member, but. My bass player was a pretty awesome bass player. He was a Victor Wooten style, Geddy Lee style player, and he was hard to replace. But we just came to the idea that we should join together with Chris's vocals, and they were always a one guitar player oriented band. And with Lance's atmosphere and diversity, me and Lance have played together since high school, so we were like, I didn't want to play without him.
Well, I could totally. Oh, I'm sorry I'm sorry to interrupt. I could totally see, you guys, you and Lance, you could see in every video that I've watched that you guys are always contacting each other with changes, and you guys seem to have this connection with each other, which brings the music together.
From the story you just told, it seems more like it was kind of a lucky thing that brought your band together. Would you say that, or like?
Well, luck is a way to put it, but the exact word in the music business, I'm sure this, you learn this after you grow up and you want to be a rock star, I know some musicians in the world, I really do, that, Eddie Van Halen style guitar players. A good friend of mine's a guitar player. He actually did an Eddie Van Halen tribute, but he's never been signed, never had any recognition or traveled. So luck wouldn't be the word. It was really good timing because it was November 2000. Well, it was not November. It was Super Bowl 2000, like January 29th, February 1st. The rest of the members and them, which is Jay and Bowles and Chris, wanted me to join the band, and I was sitting around for 8 months not playing because we couldn't replace our bass player, me and Lance both. And I was like, well, we need to add a second guitarist and really turn this thing out. And everybody agreed. And this is like I said, Super Bowl 2000. It was February. I think our first rehearsal was in March of 2000. The rest is history. We were sitting in Universal Records in November of 2000 being offered a deal. There was some work in the middle of that. We started playing our region. We got management. A lot of bands that say, we weren't trying to get signed. It just kind of happened. For us, it was a goal. We were on that mission. So. Okay,
so when you so who contacted you first? With the record company, or you sent the demo to them, or how did that work?
We put out a demo called Drama. If you haven't heard that, it's online. Flaw'S Drama.
Okay, I'll check it out.
That was our. It's a 7-song EP, and that's what got noticed. And we started playing in our region. We started talking to Tom Zutod, who got Guns N' Roses signed, and
nice.
We were starting to get a little bit interest. We had managers coming to us wanting to work with us. We left Kentucky, started playing the region, and eventually we went to CBGB's. The famous CBGB's
yes,
in New York City.
I know it very well.
And we played that night, and there was about 7 record labels there. And this is November of 2000, and Jose Mangan was there from Sirius Satellite. He worked for TVT at the time. TVT Records, that was really cool. Jose became a good friend of ours. The president of Universal Records showed up himself, and it kind of made everybody else just kind of step aside. They knew they really wanted it. So
wow.
After that moment, it was just nuts. They invited us to the label the next day, and the rest is history. Interscope Records was calling us on the way there. It was a free for all after that. But we felt good with Universal because of their worldwide distribution and their movies, and they gave us a lot of support. So
excellent.
It was a wild time.
Sound like fun.
That's pretty much how it happened. It was great timing, to answer your question, not luck. It was good timing.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, we just lost connection.
Hold on, I got you.
Oh,
all right. Okay, just the
what
camera.
Happened?
So, after getting into the studio, was it long hours? Was it fun? Hard work? What would you say about it?
As far as the studio for Through the Eyes?
Yes, Through the Eyes.
Well, you know what, man? It wasn't hard work because we were so ready for this opportunity, and loving Tool as much as we did, and getting David Bottrell to produce our record, there was no hard work. But I can say the one thing that was kind of hard that I'd never done. David Bottrell came to Louisville, and we did pre-production with him, of course, and we did 13 days straight, and I played. It was like boot camp. If I say anything was hard, we were practicing 4 days a week and thought we were putting work in. When you play up to 11 hours a day for 13 days, my hands were literally, and I have a lot of witnesses. They were all there, my wife, my band. But anyway, my hands were like hamburger.
Oh yeah, they were probably blistered.
I was playing all day, every day, but that's what you got to do. With the producer, you play it over and over and over, perfect it, and then change what's the best. And he had a lot of great ideas, but and I was the first to retract when we went to LA as well. So, but it didn't even matter. I was recording my first major label debut for Universal Records with my favorite producer. It didn't feel like hard work at all. It felt like
a dream.
Oh, man, I'm living my dream.
Yeah.
I can't believe this happened. It was amazing.
That's great. So when you
I was using Danny Carey's studio tech and using some of his drums. It was just it was surreal, man. It became life. It was crazy. It was my dream.
That's great. No, you know what? Everyone's got to have a dream. But when you got on your first tour after the album went out, how was the tour, and who did you tour with?
Well, we recorded the album from April to June at Sound City Studios in LA. And I remember we mixed at Larrabee North Studios in Hollywood during June. I think we got home about mid-June from the recording process, and we weren't quite sure. We knew that we already had our booking and everything in place, and I think we got a call about a month recording right in July that our first tour was going to be with Mudvayne on their first album, the LD50 tour.
That's a great band. Great band. I'm going to actually do a reaction of Mudvayne because Jonathan, Son here, we call him Son, has not actually heard Mudvayne yet. So I think I might have to make that our next reaction.
It's kind of our thing, me not hearing about bands.
That's a tough one on the first one to show him. I got a lot of ideas.
Oh. But
with our tours, I think we got lucky. Every tour that we kept getting was just like, you know, we played with Mudvayne the night that their album went gold. You know, we played with Drowning Pool the first time. First time we played with them, their album went platinum that night. It's just, you know, our first tour was Mudvayne, and then it was Cold. It was Seven Dust, and we just kept getting some really, really, really good tours. You know,
those are great tours. Those bands are excellent.
And many, many more. I mean, we traveled the world with bands like, you know, we were always playing with Seven Dust, you know, Disturbed, Black Label.
I actually saw Seven Dust before they became anything in a little small club on Long Beach, Long Island, and I said to myself, I was like, you know what, this band one day is going to be pretty big, and yeah, they ended up being pretty big, and you guys got to tour with them, so that's excellent.
They were some of our very close friends, man.
Yeah, good guys, man. You want to ask him this question?
Sure. What is your craziest tour story?
My craziest tour story?
Yeah, we'd like to know some of your experiences on tour.
I wouldn't assume it's like all walking through a field of flowers and stuff like that.
Say that last part again, please.
The craziest tour story. I just happened to be watching one of your MTV videos and something about a bowling alley. Would you say that?
Oh, the interview.
Yeah. Would you say that was one of your craziest tour stories?
Oh yeah, they brought that up on MTV, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's right. You know, we were actually in Pittsburgh, Kansas. It sounds kind of weird, but that's where it was. It's a club frequented by national bands. It's a huge club, but a bowling alley is connected to it. And it was the bands Cold, Dope, and then Flaw. That was our second U.S. tour.
Nice.
Second U.S. tour. So, and you know, we were in an RV for the first tour, and then we ended up in a bus on that tour. But it was just a lot of alcohol, and many hours later, most of the band members were bowling naked and then bowling themselves head first down the lane. Which,
did you partake in that?
I'll give praise to Jay Don from my band and Kelly from Cold. They went head first.
Nice. You didn't take part in that?
No, I didn't take part in that.
You were
me and Lance were doing something else. I don't remember. We watched. It was a good time. Those guys were great.
What was
And,
go ahead.
A lot of stories. A lot of stories with those guys. You know, when you're out of a certain band, you end up meeting other bands. You know, and it's just great. But yeah,
oh, I'm sure.
Me and Scooter are really, really close still. I talked to Scooter, the singer from Cold, and I love him to death. He's a good friend.
Good, excellent. Well, can I ask you, what was the biggest size crowd that you ever played for?
Abroad or in the States? Or
anywhere with your biggest crowd.
Oh man.
And how many people?
It would either be maybe with Korn in Texas in September 2nd, 2002. Let me think. I would say I played some big ones. Can I name more than? Let me name a few.
Yeah, name a few. We're here.
I don't remember ticket sales. I remember some. The LRS Fest in Louisville, right after Ozfest, was pretty big. That was SR-71, Trust Company, Stone Sour, and Flaw, Tonic, and Default. That was 19,000, 1,800 ticket holders in our hometown. That was pretty cool.
Wow, that's a lot.
Nice.
I played much bigger than that. We played the local Bazooka Festival in Massachusetts. It had three main stages, or it had two main stages right beside each other, two second stages, and then like a Jaeger stage. But there was about 40 bands. I'll never forget that day because we were the final four bands on the main two stages going back and forth was Nonpoint, was the fourth to last, then Flaw, Black Label Society, then Disturbed, and that was 33,800 ticket holders in Massachusetts.
Wow, that's a big crowd.
There's a whole booklet on that. But I mean, when I went over to Europe and played Donington and some of those shows in Europe, man, it was crazy. You're doing Ozfest Ireland, Ozfest Donington.
Now, can I ask you a question?
Man, I play some. I think Boston. If you've heard the live Ozfest CD, that was filmed in Boston, the Badlands.
Okay.
I think that was 39,000 people a day. There's only 2 places in the U.S. where Ozfest sells out twice. It's there's only 2 places where you'll stay for 2 days, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
day we wake up, we're in a new city.
Nice.
But,
Well,
there's a place in Jersey and Boston, but Boston is really big. It was like 39,000 a day.
do you find that the U.S. is a better crowd than Europe, or would you recommend playing in Europe as a starting band?
Where would I recommend it as a starting band?
Yeah.
Well, that would depend on your genre, of course. But really just playing in Europe alone is great. The biggest places where metal is really wanted a lot is, Japan, Australia, and, Brazil. South America is rampant.
Well, I heard.
So many fans. We have so many fans in Brazil. It's crazy. But Flaw was a band, it was unique about us. We gained so many fans around the entire world. And thanks to Universal Records distribution, they were able to distribute records everywhere. But I remember, you can even look it up on Google after this interview if you'd like it, because it's kind of wild. But I remember on Ozfest, me and the singer Chris did an interview that was called "Flaw Breaks Zimbabwe" because we sold records in Zimbabwe, Africa, and it was very, very neat. But we were a little buzzed because it was after a show. I think the first part of the interview is kind of silly, but it is pretty honest and it's pretty wild. It's a cool interview.
Nice.
All right, excellent. Yeah, we will definitely check that out for sure.
All right, so I have a question.
I answered the questions.
No, you're definitely answering them great. You better.
Awesome job.
Awesome job.
I have a question myself, though. I play a crap ton of video games. I'm curious, are there any games that you've played for?
Any games?
Yeah, like what songs did your songs show up on any games?
Oh, like a soundtrack on a game?
Yeah, game, movies.
Yeah, we were in. I think the first game we were in was that 2003. It's an SUV game, like a 4-wheeler game. It was. I think it was even like regular Xbox. I think. I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but I know one of the most notable ones was the first UFC game. UFC 2009 Undisputed. We were on that soundtrack. Get Up Again is on there.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Nice. That's a great song.
Did you see the live Ozfest video?
Yes.
In Columbus? Yeah, that's Reliance. That's Reliance. That's right. But
no, Get Up Again is a great song.
Get Up Again is in the movie soundtrack for the movie Triple X too with Vin Diesel.
Oh yes, good, excellent.
And Only the Strong, the opening track on the record, is on the Scorpion King soundtrack, which actually went platinum. We're very proud of that.
Wow, you got it around.
There's a lot of multiple artists on it. It's a double CD, a rap and a rock, but I'm still proud it went platinum.
Oh yeah, actually, I would be too. Sure.
I think we were sitting around a few years later when that check came, man. I was surprised because it took about 2.5 years for it to go platinum, but it finally did.
Nice. Now, if I was to, what would be your favorite song to play? Your favorite song to hear if you were to listen to one of your albums?
Favorite song to play?
Well, on Through the Eyes.
Favorite song to play and then favorite song to hear?
Yes.
My favorite. Let me think of my favorite. My favorite, I would have to put that between What I Have to Do and Get Up Again.
Get Up Again is a great song. But what do you feel about
I wrote that. Good.
No, what do you feel about Payback?
Well, Payback was one of those songs that kind of came in near the very end of the writing process, but it was actually one of me and Lance's least favorite songs.
Really?
Let's say in the beginning, when we first even got with the label. But for some reason, Monty Littman, the president of Universal, see, when you get 1755 Broadway, New York is where our label was. It's Universal, Republic, and Motown Records. So So the president of Universal and Republic are brothers. That's Avery and Monty Littman. Avery Littman, the brother for Republic, is the one who showed up at CBGB's that night with his whole team. But the next day, we met Monty. But Monty Littman kept calling us and playing Payback over his phone, like when we were back home in L.A. And for some reason, he was tripping out on that song. He kept playing it over and over. And I'll never forget him calling us, and he was like, "You hear that? You hear that? I love that shit." For Payback, off of Drama, our Drama version. He was just, I don't know what it was. For some reason, that was the song they thought was going to connect everybody. I didn't disagree. There's a lot of things that happened with that album. We had 2 singles, Payback and Hole. Only the Strong and My Letter were supposed to be, released as singles, or, we were going to release a 3rd single, and it was going to be My Letter. We actually had a meeting. We were doing a big show in Denver, Colorado. I remember it was American Hit Charge, Flaw, Super Joint Ritual, and Seven Dust. And we were told to go inside and have a meeting and decide what our 3rd single was going to be, whether it's going to be My Letter or Only the Strong. And since Only the Strong was on Scorpion King and doing really well, we wanted My Letter to hit the radio. It's such a great song, but it just never happened. We ended up being sent in the studio, and that's another story for another time.
Yeah, well, My Letter is a great song, and did you ever consider what is it, the best I could be or Best I Am?
Best I Am.
Yes, that's a classic song right there. I could listen to that song. I know it's a ballad, sissy song, I would say, as far as metal goes, but it has a lot. It is a lot of heart.
I was born in '73. That song was intended to be a ballad like that. So
yeah,
it's all good. It is a ballad. It's a great song. I think we gave them too much on that first record.
We had
2 albums that we should have split up and put other songs on. We should have picked the songs that didn't make it and add those and split that album up. We gave them everything in the beginning.
You blew the load.
Best I Am would have been a great radio song. My Letter, maybe even One More Time. I don't know, Out of Whack. I'm not sure, but definitely Best I Am. Did you ever hear the B-sides?
No, I have not heard your B-sides. No.
If you bought our album in Europe or anywhere abroad, London, Europe, and Japan, it has the B-side. Have you heard the hidden track at the end of the record?
You know what? Honestly, I don't even remember. I'm going to be honest with you.
When the record ends, if you let it play for over a minute, a piano song comes on. I'll send you a video.
Oh, yes. That's My Letter.
It's
no.
Only the Strong.
Only the Strong acoustic. Yes.
Piano.
I've heard that song 1,000 times. Yes.
Yeah. There's a video that our veterans made, and it's been online for quite some time. I want to send it to you and let you check it out. It's pretty emotional.
Excellent.
It's got wartime pictures. It's during the Iraq time, but it's really cool. But you really need to listen to the B-sides, Away and No Time. If you heard those songs, you haven't heard those songs?
No, I will definitely look for it.
I'll send them to you when we get done.
Oh, excellent. Beautiful. Thank you.
All right, now to reverse the topic, what's your least favorite song to play?
In Flaw?
Yeah.
My least favorite song. Well, I don't know about that one. I'm going to get my wife in on this one. It's cool. It's the first time I have my wife in an interview. Wifey, what's my least favorite song to play? Flaw. Payback. She actually said Payback.
No. You guys looked like you had so much fun playing that song.
Well, you play your single all the time. It's a song you have to play. It's a song
Yeah.
you can't switch out. But, no, I don't know. My least favorite at this point on any album? On any album?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Oh, man. Pick something off of Danger.
Danger?
Just say Out of Whack.
Okay.
All right.
That's fair. Listen, do you... I know you definitely met a lot of your idols. You've played with a lot of your idols. Do you still hang, see, communicate with your idols? And how was it meeting your idols just coming up from just coming up from high school or wherever you came from, college? Like, your dream is coming true. Like, how does it, how do you handle all that?
Well, it started out did look up to because they were already on MTV and making it. I was, a good 8-10 months behind them, but I still realized they were there, which would be bands like, my first 3 tours, which is, we did shows with Soulfly in the beginning. We did little tours like, we did a few days with Soulfly and Chimera, and I'm a big Sepultura fan.
Oh, I'm a
So
huge
we did play with
Sepultura
Mac,
fan.
And everybody was really cool, and then becoming friends. And my first show with Soulfly was in Nashville, and the guitar player for Obituary was there. All the guys from Snot come and hang out, and because Mikey from Snot was playing guitar for Soulfly then. But and that was the first time I met the guys in Chimera, which we're still friends with. Great guys and great band, and I love those guys. But and then we did shows with Finger 11, and then Soulfly, Chimera. We did I can't remember exactly, but the first 3 tours being Mudvayne, Cold, Seven Dust, and Kitty. I remember watching those bands on MTV that whole year before we were trying to get signed, and it was an honor to gain their respect and become friends, and when it started getting bigger, and I remember this is a great story, but when we first arrived, getting the news, we got a Cold Chamber tour, and after that was Europe. I remember we showed up to Donington in London for Ozfest, and me and Lance just decided to go to the catering tent where the food was. It was about 12 in the afternoon in England, and no one was in there except for Ozzy's entire band and family. So it was just really wild. That was the first people I met the day in Donington, and
Wow,
I just remember it was a great story because Mike Gordon, first thing he did was tell me and Lance a story of some old Faith No More days about Mike Patton playing overseas, and that when fans, throw the mud in the shoes, he said over there in those some of those European countries, they throw bottles of piss. And that was his story, was that Mike Patton grabbed a bottle and just swigged it down and that was my start to London, and me and Mike, hit it off great that day. We were both artists with certain drum companies as well, Big First, and so that's people I used to watch on MTV, and then watching Slayer and meeting Dave Lombardo, and
Oh, what a great drummer.
It was wild. The best part about it, I remember walking out on stage, and everybody was there was a lot of drummers kneeled down on stage playing that Ozfest, watching Dave Lombardo play. Love from POD, you got Dave Shivari from El Nino, Mike from System of a Down, just a bunch of drummers. And I remember I was kneeling down beside everybody, and it was like, God, I can't believe I'm here. I think I sent you a photo of me sitting on stage with Slayer, but
Yeah, you did.
it was just crazy that it was crazy we were there, and I was watching my idols and playing the show, and I remember walking over to Dave and meeting him and told him who I was, and it was an honor to be here with him, and asked him for a set of sticks, even though I'm playing the show. I'm still a fan. And
No,
he was
that's...
like, run up there and get you some. I still got those put away, but
Oh, great. Yeah, I'm sure you got a lot of memorabilia, yeah.
and that was just that day, and running into Jack and running into Sharon. I thank Sharon Osbourne for making our dreams come true, and then she told Jack later that day, because me and Jack had a conversation that kind of meant a lot to me. And,
Oh, yeah, sure.
and then hanging out with Zakk Wylde every day. I've been to plenty of shows with Zakk Wylde growing up. I saw Ozzy in '91. I saw Alice in Chains, Dirt, Ozzy No More tours, and Sepultura Arise tour in '91.
Yeah, that was a great tour, yeah.
I remember seeing Zakk then, but it's crazy. Sometimes you just can't believe it, on Ozfest. You're like, fuck, I'm sitting here with one of my idols, Phil Anselmo. I remember at the campfire, I felt compelled to look at him, and I finally did. I was like, we're just sitting there, relaxing, doing our thing, and after the show, and I had to look at him and say that Vulgar Display of Power changed my life, me and Lance both, and we did. There's a lot of great stories, man.
All right,
That
well,
would have to be another interview. There's too many good ones.
yeah, well, we're gonna call this interview short. We have work in the morning, unfortunately, and school.
I honestly have one more question.
Okay, he's got one more question.
Sorry. So you've been you've talked with a couple of bands. What band do you was there a band that helped you and Flaw the most in your career?
As far as an inspiration or personally?
I'd say personally, right?
I guess personally.
Yeah, what band helped you move forward if you had to choose a band?
A band? when we got signed, I would say this has nothing to relate to styles or music or anything. It would be Three Doors Down for their advice. They were a Universal artist, so when you get signed, they parade you to every show, and they took us to meet Godsmack, they took us to meet Cash Money Millionaires, they took us to meet Three Doors Down. These are your peers and your partners now at the label. So I got the most advice and became the closest with Three Doors Down. Everybody in that band, mainly Todd and Brad, bass player, singer. And I know Todd had a tragic event last year and was in a bad wreck, and someone lost.
We don't want no. We don't want anything bad.
But Todd gave me the most advice.
All right, excellent.
What's that?
No, I said that's excellent, and I'm glad they could help you. Everyone needs a little help from some friends sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say him and David Draymond deserve.
Beautiful, excellent. All right, so we're gonna go out with our outro here. So if you want to join us,
we got this whole thing we do at the end. Like
you could. I guess you're gonna be, and I'm Chris Ballinger from Flaw'. All right.
Alright, man.
All right, let's do it.
So, guys, remember to tune in tomorrow night for our live interview where you guys can ask questions. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe because it would really help us out. Tell us down in the comment section below what songs we should listen to in the future, and if we should listen to more Flaw songs, we absolutely will. Press the subscription button for tomorrow. I'm Son.
And I'm Father. And you're...
Chris Ballinger. This is the Nobodies.
And this is the Nobodies. Thank you,
God.
Mr. Chris from Flaw'.
I love you guys, man.
All right, man.
Seriously,
thank you again.
All right, talk to you soon.